clapping for you. Thank
clapping
you.
for me?
Thank you for gracing us with your beautiful... Gracing, yes, thank you. With your beautiful presence, alright?
I don't like the sound of that though, because...
It's been a minute since we've seen Tiffany on videos, people.
Has it?
Some of y'all have been noticing too. There you go. Your mommy is here now.
I'm still alive.
Just gonna skip what I just said.
Kind of. Did you call me mommy?
No, I didn't. Alright, so WiSay
I'm
Family.
mother.
WiSay Family. Tiffany's back. Alright, so let's run up them like buttons, alright?
I didn't go anywhere.
Because obviously y'all are watching because of her.
Oh, so
right.
Like y'all really miss me, huh?
No.
So this is a treat.
Don't get a big head. I'm just talking
right here
to talk.
Is a treat.
No, it's not. Now, WiSay Family, you all saw the title, okay? So she doesn't know what we're doing yet.
No.
This cuddles right here is gonna fade away very soon.
Oh God.
Because once I tell you what we're doing, now I'm gonna give you hints. This person I've talked about him a couple of times in the house. You don't necessarily like his views. It's getting warmer, right? You know who I'm talking about?
I have it down to 2 people.
Who?
Is he dead or is he alive?
He's very much alive. Yeah, just say it. Just say it for the people. It's not gonna be that bad.
Is it that guy that always claims that he's like super rich? But
what's his name?
Well,
let me help you. It's Andrew Tate.
Yeah. What are we doing with Andrew Tate?
We're just gonna watch some of his views about women, and we're gonna have a very civilized conversation, okay?
Is it gonna be civilized?
I promise. It is gonna be.
I hope, like, it's just the only issue is like, I know there are certain things that he says that you say you agree with.
Some of it.
That are not. But that is the problem because,
well, let me listen to it, and I can explain myself as to why I agree to some of the things he says, and we can leave it to the people, and you guys can comment down below what your thoughts are to some of these things. Now, WiSay Family.
I'm not ready to have this conversation though. I am so tired.
This is gonna be very relaxing, I promise.
Oh,
okay?
It's gonna be relaxing, huh?
Very intellectual conversation too.
I'm not able to be intellectual right now. All my brain power goes to anatomy.
Shush. WiSay Family. Now, if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, I don't know what you're doing.
I would love for you to describe who he is to these people.
But watch these compilations of videos of him. This is where we put like snippets of all the ridiculous things he says. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna do that, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna do that. You're editing, so.
I'm doing that.
Parking disabled base. I'm not a bad person, but I'm a quick person. Most people are slow and stupid. I'm fast. There's no hurt people in wheelchairs trying to use this space in those 45 seconds to divide this. So no one loses. Breathe air. You don't need a vape. Hey, if my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Now you know who he is. Perfect. Now WiSay Family, so check this out. Like I said before, we're going to watch some of his views, and we're going to have very mature, because most of the time when I bring this topic to Tiffany, it's not a very mature conversation, alright?
We
live it where she cries, I'm just saying.
What?
She cries.
That is such a lie!
Alright, ready? You ready? You ready? Alright.
Not really, no.
So this one says...
I need something that's gonna make me
calm.
Oh
God, listen. The topic of this one says, women must cook, clean, and obey. My God.
Okay.
Alright, so out of the rip. Alright, people, this is the first one. Women must cook, clean, and obey. Oh my God. Okay.
Women should clean. So when you walk into a house and you see mess, why is your lazy not doing...
Okay, hold on. He's good. Hold on. I know, that was just out of the rip. Initial thoughts on that?
Okay, so what are the circumstances here? Because I could understand in regards to like a stay at home, so like somebody who's not working. Like you're not like leaving the house a mess and not cleaning up after yourself.
Okay.
But if you're saying that a working woman like needs to come home and is the only one that's cleaning, is that what he's saying?
Now let's see. I guess we say I just off the rip. I just wanted to explore that a little bit to see how she's feeling. You know what I mean? After all, at the end of this all, I still want to have a girlfriend, right? So let's get it. Okay. Okay.
Women should clean up. Not only should women clean up should clean up unprompted. And I'm going to tell you why. It's very, very simple. We live in a world where things need to be fair, 50-50, gender equality, blah, blah.
Okay.
I pay for things unprompted. You don't have to ask me to pay for. If we go for dinner, I'll get my wallet out, pay at the end. Don't even check the price of the bill. My card always works.
Okay. Now.
Okay, but it's stuff like that that makes me think that he's lying. My card always works, he says.
Well, I guess if you have it like that, okay. But no, what I want to have a conversation about
Are
is...
we having a conversation about our relationship? Because I don't think that this is going to match up
Of
at
course
all.
not. Of course not. But I'm talking about things that he talks about and we applied in our relationship, right? So he talks about 50-50. We'll say we're like that, right? Well, not so much now. Now I'm the sugar daddy. That's fine. Because your girl over here is very broke at the moment, okay?
Because
she
I'm
goes to
working
school.
my butt off in grad school.
She's going to school. She's very broke. I'm the sugar daddy. I take care of everything. But which is fine. But beforehand, we do 50-50, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we'll say,
Right,
just
right,
make it simple.
right.
50-50.
And that, to me, that makes sense. And he's talking about if I pay, I don't complain. So you should be basically, he's saying basically the woman should be cleaning and not complaining. But in this case, it doesn't work for us because you pay for stuff, I pay for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the cleaning responsibility is shared between the both of us.
Yeah.
So that, see, I'm doing good.
Okay, yeah, the cleaning shared between us, but now, like, what is he saying that he's I don't
He's
like
saying
this
that
guy.
he's saying that I'm paying for everything. So, in return, a woman should clean if they're not paying for stuff. To me, that makes sense. I mean, I would have to agree with that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me justify my thoughts first. Again, I go back to the horse being 50-50. You do some, I do some. We go back to the cleaning, we share that. But in his life, he's saying he pays for things. His car doesn't never work. And the woman, in turn, she would clean. To me, I agree with that.
But
Okay.
let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Is he just automatically paying, like not giving her, like, would she offer to pay and he refuses?
I mean,
Would she offer to pay and he refuses?
well, I don't know, but
But in that scenario,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't you think it wouldn't be fair for her to have to clean?
no, of course. But I'm saying in his life, where, I mean, with what I've seen of Andrew Tate, whether it's true or not, I'm sure most of the things that he does, or go out and do things, he probably pays for those things.
Yeah.
So I would see why he would say, if I pay for all of these things, let's just say hypothetically he pays for everything, would it be fair for him to say, well, you clean then if you don't pay for anything? Forget any other scenario. That's just that example. What would you be?
I mean, I feel like that would be a very reasonable conversation to have.
Okay.
But it should be a conversation, not a you're doing it.
Okay, some of these things we're gonna agree to disagree. I
Well,
feel.
no, do you get what I'm saying?
But I don't-
It's not like, because could you imagine if he's like, yeah, because I pay for everything, you're gonna clean, and does not have that conversation with her, and she's like, okay, well, what if I pay for my stuff?
Well then,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
if you do not give them an opportunity to,
Uh-huh.
have
Right.
that
But
conversation.
the example I gave you was that no questions asked. He pays for things. He does when they go out to do that, blah blah blah. He pays for these things. Is it right for him to say what I get in return is that my woman cleans? I say he's right to say that.
I mean, if his woman's fine with that, then yeah.
Oh, cool. There we go. All right.
Bang, ouch, pay, whatever, no problem.
We agree with that.
Unprompted, if you're with me, your life is effectively free. Everywhere you eat, everywhere you go, where you sleep,
See?
you ain't paying for shit.
But it's not free because you are then now cooking and cleaning and doing all this stuff for
I
him.
think he meant like monetary value.
Well, yeah, but still, that's not free.
Well,
If we are talking about actually, no.
well, I get it. Yeah, nothing in the world essentially
Yeah,
is
so
not
that's-
free. But you gotta get off the. You see what I'm talking about? She's trying to cling on to every. But you get the point though. He's saying monetarily.
Yeah, like you don't have to. He should have
Yeah.
said if you are with me, then you don't have to. pay
Isn't
for
that
things.
implied though?
He
Okay.
said it, and then he took it
Alright.
to another level.
All right, like I said, we're gonna agree to
Because
disagree on some of
he's
these
taking
things.
it to another level just to sound better.
You ain't getting in my car and I'm asking you for my gas money.
Damn!
No, I pay for everything.
We're gonna censor
Instantly,
some of this.
as a man should. So when you walk into a house and you see mess, why is your lazy not doing the right thing and start picking and cleaning up? If you're sitting there going, that's sexist. Well, it's sexist for me to pay for everything, isn't it, you fucking...
Okay, of course we're gonna try to bleep through some of this, alright? Because this is Thoughts?
So he's saying that if you walk into his house as a woman who has gone out with him and he's paid for everything, when you walk into his house, you need to clean his house if you see mess.
No, you misunderstood that. He's saying that if you get in his house, just an outsider, it's a messy house, and he has a wife or woman at home where he pays for everything, and why is that woman not keeping the house clean? That's basically what he's saying.
Okay, because the way that I just understood what he said, it made it seem like... Anyways, could you imagine, would he say that to a man, though, if he was, like, taking one of his buddies out and paying for everything all the time? Well, I'm sure he does that for his guy friends, too, right?
Probably not.
No?
Probably not.
No, you don't think so?
Absolutely not. Why would you pay for everything for a guy? Unless, again, it's 2022. Unless Unless if you emotionally or sexually invested in this person, then okay.
That's why I said that for a guy friend.
Yeah, I don't think
you don't think he pays for his guy friends?
I don't think he will. I mean, he's talking about paying for everything, babes. He's not talking about once in a while dinner there. No, he's talking about paying for everything. So he's talking about being in it. Well, I was going to say a committed relationship, but this guy doesn't believe in monogamy, so... Let's try. You know what we should do with this conversation? Let's try to keep it surface level, alright?
Surface level?
Well, let's go off of what he's saying. Yeah? I think that's a good base to be at. Let's keep it moving?
Sure.
Alright.
But that's fine. This is the whole world we live in now. Double standards. It's okay for me to do the masculine thing, but it's not okay for you to do the feminine thing. It's bull. Women should clean. Now, when I say this, girls go, well, I don't like cleaning. No problem. If you don't like cleaning, how about this? I'll clean. When I say I'll clean, I mean I'll hire someone else to clean.
Okay.
I'll get the house clean. And you pay for everything.
Okay.
How
about she pays to get the house cleaned? Would he be okay with that?
I think he would. I think what he's trying to put their point is, if I'm paying for stuff, I shouldn't clean. But if you...
Do you believe that a man can be, or that a woman can be sexist?
Wow. Okay, hold on. Don't be setting me up like that.
That's what he said. We're taking what he said surface level. He said that,
we're not there yet.
It's a double standard that women are sexist if they tell him
Hold on. No, we're not doing that, alright? Don't be setting me up like that. This is...
What's your answer? Yes or no?
No. Hold on.
Because he very definitively just said that women
Let's
can be
unpack
sexist.
what he said, alright? It's not about question and answer, setting people up. No.
Unpacking what he said. He said that a woman will tell him, I don't want to clean. That's sexist.
Okay.
And then he'll say, well, you making me pay for everything is sexist. Right?
I don't know.
So that is him saying.
I don't know if he's saying you making me pay for everything is sexist. All I heard, he might have said it. Like, okay, we can back it up if you want to. He might have said it. But all I heard was, he said, if I'm paying for everything, telling you to clean, and you say that's sexist, then you pay for everything. I'll pay. You pay for everything. Something about...
Yeah, he got to that part after he said women were sexist.
Okay, let me back it up, all right?
Instantly, as a man should.
Okay.
So when you walk into a house and you see mess, why is your lazy not doing the right thing and start picking and cleaning
Okay.
If you're sitting there going, that's sexist. Well, it's sexist to be pay for everything, isn't it, you bimbo?
Okay. He's saying
and he called them a bimbo. You're the one that's dating bimbos, my dude. I mean, just saying.
I think he's just stuck, like I said, let's just keep this and get the point. That's it. The point is, what responsibilities do people share? Who should be, if I take this, you should be taking this. If we're sharing it, you will share it.
Yeah,
I think I
agree with that. Like, things should be shared.
Right.
Responsibilities should be shared. That is why I don't, aside from right now while I'm struggling in grad school, I don't expect you to pay for things.
But listen though, what I'm saying though, in this case, in his life where he's saying that the people that he deals with, it could be a very small minority of people where he's paying for everything, right? Mm-hmm. What he expects from the woman is to clean. To me, that's valid.
And if that's an expectation that he sets, then yeah.
Yeah, of course, and that's what he said. Going to the point where, okay, if you don't want to clean, okay. Sure, you pay for everything, then I'll pay somebody to clean. Right? To me, I think that's reasonable. At least he's not forcing this person You know what I mean? To the point where it could be worse than what it is. You know what I mean? So let's keep watching.
But that's fine.
Okay.
This is the whole world we live in now. Double standards. It's okay for me to do the masculine thing, but it's not okay for you to do the feminine thing. It's bull. Women should clean.
Okay.
Now, when I say this, girls go, well, I don't like cleaning. No problem. If you don't like cleaning, how about this? I'll clean.
Okay.
When I say I'll clean, I mean I'll hire someone else to clean.
That's okay.
I'll get the house
Okay,
clean.
but why does he
And you
constantly? I know we're not supposed to be focusing on this, but why does he constantly have to talk about how much money he has?
Again, I don't know how to.
Okay, all right.
Valid.
Quitting. I quit.
Exactly. I don't know his bank
It's
account
just so
statement.
stupid.
I don't have him on
How about
speed
that?
dial. You know.
Oh no, you can't do that either, can you? Because you're a moron, and you realize that making money is much harder than getting some dishes washed.
Okay.
Then you're gonna realize what real work is.
Again, he's talking about a certain type of woman.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
And it is hard for me to listen to this guy and be like, yeah, I agree what
No, you don't
what
have to
saying.
listen with him.
But
I'm just saying what he's saying. The scenarios that he's aligning with. The scenarios that he's saying. He's saying, if you don't pay for stuff, if I'm paying for everything, you should be cleaning.
So do you expect me to clean and do all the chores right now then?
Absolutely not. Because I know once you're done, it's a 50-50 again. Listen, it has to be understanding going from the get-go. It has to be that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm
like,
saying most women that get in a relationship with him, they know, okay, this is the man I'm going with.
Yeah.
As he's saying, I don't know how to prove that he has money or not.
So,
but let me finish this. He's saying that I have a lot of money. Most women that would probably go with him are probably women that would not necessarily match what he has financially.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time, he will take care of things. So what he's saying in return, I expect my woman to cook, clean, and whatever.
Okay, so he is talking specifically about his experiences and the women that he dates and spends time with. Why is he preaching this to the world on YouTube right now?
And that's the point. That's the point, right? Because he is talking about this, and people that do not understand and grab it and try to apply it into their lives, but it doesn't fit. Of course, the reason why he's talking about it, so people like us, YouTubers, the mass generational people, can view this and help him in his monetary endeavors. Of course, it's a marketing expertise, if there's any lack of words I can't find, right? So he's talking about these things that actually make sense for his life because of who he is.
And but the way that he's talking about it makes it seem like it's applicable everywhere.
That's the thing, though. If you're sensible, like I am, right? And hopefully you are.
Yeah.
Exactly. You would say, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense for sesay, ordinary sesay.
How many people are watching this and not making that connection?
But that's
now treating their girlfriends, wives, and
well, unfortunately, that's what it is. There's a lot of miscommunication out there. You just have to have the knowledge to, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. Let's keep it moving, yeah?
Because to pay for shit is much more difficult than keeping a house generally tidy, being a generally pleasant female to be around. Lazy.
He's very
intense. That's the world we
isn't
live in now. Females are entitled and lazy.
But that, right? Females are entitled and lazy.
Okay, what I don't like is that he's generalizing everything.
But that's my point, though. These things that he's saying are just buzzwords. Like, you hear him, like, that's what you grab out of the whole things that he says. Because he says them on purpose. So people grab onto that.
Because he wants people to think that he's an a-hole?
To react. He wants people to react, at least. That's what he wants. Mm-hmm. So, that's what I'm saying. I tend to not focus on what some of these things are because I obviously do not think all women are lazy. Absolutely not. Because I have a hardworking woman right next to me here. If I think that, I'm a fool. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that. But he says these things so people can grab onto them and forget really what he's saying. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, it's like saying, he says a whole bunch of rubbish, and there's just one sensible thing. And most people will grab onto that rubbish. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All right.
I don't want us to be like some woman hate. To be honest, many men are also late.
Oh, isn't that great?
Okay, but the thing is, though, like, you are definitely on a woman hate. Because he literally, do you realize what he just said? He said, we are in a world where females are lazy. That's what he said. And now he's like, oh, many men are too.
Well,
so why do you have to put the the caveat before the men, but not before the women.
No, the statement that he says, I'm going to the statement that he said, well, I don't, what did you say?
I don't want this to be
Lazy.
women.
Right, he doesn't want this to be a woman hating, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He says this rubbish and then comes back after he gets your reaction already. So, oh, hold on a second. I already riled you up, but now here you go. It's a marketing technique.
This is what he said. He's like, I hate women, but I don't want this to be about hating women.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
That's basically what he said, though.
It's like setting you a trap. You get caught, and now he's just going to roll you up in.
Okay, but the thing is, the only reason I'm watching this right now is because you want it to.
Well, because
so there's
we're
no
gonna
way in
make
a world,
money off of it too. That's really
not as much money as he's making right
Of
now
course.
while watching this video.
Of course, right? Absolutely, but we gotta make something out of it, right?
Andrew Tate, you
I
better
don't want
make
us to
us
be like
money.
some woman hate. Because to be honest, many men are also lazy and entitled.
Okay.
In fact, all people are lazy and entitled. I hate everyone equally. Don't come at me and call me sexist or racist or any of these things. I hate everyone. I don't care if you're black, white, straight, gay, man, and woman.
Okay, well, I think we should end it on this topic because you can basically. I think we're kind of on the same page.
He hates everyone equally. I bet he also is colorblind. He doesn't see color.
Well, he's mixed, I tell you that. So, all right, ready?
Like passing though. Come on, man.
He's-
He's
Women are more
selling pictures of
susceptible to
himself.
being molded.
Okay.
Some women have better values than others.
Okay, we can agree with that, right? Some
Sure,
women,
yeah, some
same as humanity in general. Some humans have better value than other humans,
I just
right?
want to know, does he feel like this about humans in general as well? Or is he
I seriously think some of these things that he's saying is
He's just
just to
trying to piss
rile
people
people
off.
off.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. I don't generally think somebody like he says some of the things and he goes back and said, "Oh, but no, hold on, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this." That's how you know that he's saying them, so you can say people like look at this and get snippets of it, and it's, "Oh, this is where Andrew Tate." So he get his name out there because of the ridiculous things people feed off of negative things. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, stop texting this dude, they're more likely to do that than if a girl sent 20 guys. Well,
If I say stop texting this dude, would you do it?
I wouldn't
She
be
would.
texting another dude to begin with.
Yes, sir.
Or hold on, are you talking about a friend? Like, are you telling me that I can't have guy
Don't
friends?
take it back. Just let's keep it moving, all right?
Well, no, but that
She says
confuses
she
me.
would not text anybody if I tell her to not. She
I
would not do it
did
in the
not
first place.
say that.
All right, keep it moving. That's not the
3
point.
apples, and you say this apple is the best apple in the world, and another guy has 1,000 apples, and he says this apple is the best apple.
That's a lot of apples.
Who knows more about apples?
That's not a good analogy. Do you think that's a good analogy? So you have to essentially apples, men and women. If you didn't get it, all right. But essentially, he's saying that you have to be with a lot of women to know about women. No, I don't think so.
I would hope not, because
I mean,
like,
okay, I see a little bit where. Let's take it out of women, right? The more you do something, the better you get at it. Okay? Generally.
Sorry.
Hold on. Don't do that.
better.
Don't do that to me, Tiffany. Don't do that, okay?
okay.
I'm just saying general. At a job or whatever, the more you do a task, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
I get that part. And it could be true, right? Like, just take me back to my life. The very first time I was with a woman, I was horrible at it. But now, I can see your boy's a boss. Yeah. You want to just confirm that for them? I just wanted to make sure that, okay, I guess you don't need to confirm it. That's okay. But basically what I'm trying to say is, I could see some merit in that where...
But the thing that I think that would qualify someone to be good versus bad ultimately has to do with you and your standards.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Because if you put out a certain vibe, for lack of a better term, you're going to attract a certain type of person.
Right.
More often than not. And also it depends on, so like take mine and your relationship for example, right? We've been together for almost 6 years now, okay? How many people did you date before me?
You're the only one, baby. Nobody else.
But how many women were you kind of with before me?
I came out the womb and I was like, I'm just waiting for Tiffany.
Well, if we're being real, I was with, like, I dated.
Okay, what is the
not
point
with-
that you're trying to make?
The point that I'm trying to make is both of us have very little experience in dating.
Right.
But here we are in this long-term committed relationship with the intention of getting married.
Right. Maybe
So-
we're both satisfied, right?
So are we the magic little, like, random people that could be with very few people and find the one?
But that's the
Or
thing.
the good apple?
Right. No, that's what I was trying to get at, right? With him saying you have to be with a bunch of people to be good at intimacy, right? Like, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Because you could be doing the same wrong thing with a whole bunch of people at the same time, right? Thinking that, you know what I mean?
Well, and the thing is, how do you know that you're not the problem?
And right, you could be doing a whole bunch of the wrong thing with a whole bunch of, just because you've been with this amount of people doesn't mean you're good at it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But I also see a little bit of something where at least you'll be good at something out of that experience. Where, because again, I go back to where if you're doing a task every single day, you would get good at it. That's what I'm saying. At least a little bit of that. It could be not the whole experience you'd be good at. It could be you
Just
probably be
part
good at
of it.
kissing, or you probably be good at whatever
lines.
else. Pickup lines. There we go. But
It's a big thing. What? All right, you're also known. You said it appears wildly sexist stuff. Are you anti-woman?
I love women. In fact,
okay.
interesting statistic, 100% of the people I've ever had sex with were women. So I love women. I have nothing against women at all. I'm not sexist in any regard. I'm not misogynist either. I'm a realist. Like, I'm a realistic person. As a realist, in the modern world, they're going to call you sexist, misogynist, etc. But I'm none of those things. I am just.
Why do they call you that? Why do they call you that?
Because I say.
What do you think it is that you say that makes people think you're like sexist?
Good question.
Because I say the truth.
Which is
right. Women can't fight. Men are stronger.
Okay. I think is that a good topic to talk about? And we can end this video? I know. It's getting heated in there.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
You can, quote unquote, like what he was saying, he loves women because he sleeps with them, right? But you can still, like, quote unquote, love something and disrespect it.
No, for sure.
You can love something and be sexist.
I agree with that.
So his whole point of saying he's not a misogynist, he's not sexist because he loves women.
That doesn't make any point.
That makes zero sense.
Yep. All right. So then you want to talk about that point then?
That men are stronger than women.
Yeah, women can't fight.
Biologically speaking, a man is going to be typically stronger than a woman.
Okay.
I say typically because I'm sure there are some women out there who would be stronger than you.
Probably.
And I'm sure there are some men out there that I am stronger than, and I'm not.
Right.
Women can't fight.
Yeah.
They literally have sports where. In what context can women not fight?
Right. I think this is scenario based, in my opinion. That's what I think. Go back to sport, right? Where you talked about there are women's sport, right?
Boxing, UFC.
Yeah. Listen, you take the same weight class, the same whatever boxing technique or whatever, a woman, and the same weight class of a man, same technique. Who do you think would win?
Are they the same weight? They've
same
had the
weight,
exact same training
attributes.
And
Yep.
It really just comes down to skill at that point.
You don't think earlier you said biologically a man is stronger.
Biologically, most men.
Okay.
Some men.
But that's why I get rid of the other variables where it's just the same skills, the same height, the same weight, everything. But the difference is there's a woman and a man. You still don't think a man would win.
Is the woman the same weight as
Yeah.
him because she has more muscle?
The same weight, everything, same height.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that'd be a hard fight to like talk about because what I was saying, biologically, a man, if he has the same, it comes down to muscle mass at that point then and skill.
Babes, I'm telling you that they both have the same skills, the same reach, the same height, same weight, whatever. The only difference here is there's a man and a woman. Who do you think will win?
I don't see why the woman could not win in that scenario.
Well, that's where you lost me. I think this is the one that we're going to be disagreeing with. But my stance, just to make sure we repeat it for the people, my stance is if everything else is the same. You know how UFC, they have those stats that come up, the height, the reach, all of that is the same, but the only difference here is their biological makeup, all right? A man and a female.
Are we talking, okay, so are we going purely based off of the stats that are listed? So we're not taking into consider muscle mass, they're just the same weight?
No.
Okay, so if they are the same weight,
okay,
chances are that the woman will be less muscle mass than the man.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm winning her a little bit. Okay, sure.
If that's what we're talking about. So there is maybe a slight advantage in terms of muscles that the male may have.
You're overthinking this.
But
I really think you're overthinking it. Yeah.
I'm sticking with it. I think that it could be a pretty even fight, depending on skill level. If all of that's the same.
All right, WiSay Family, really want to see you guys' thoughts on this. Okay,
I'm surprised
seriously.
I didn't walk away. Honestly, this is a stupid video.
Well, again, I wanted to have a very intellectual conversation with you.
Wasting my precious studying time.
Listen. Okay, WiSay Family, comment down below. Let us know. Okay. Again. Let us know what your thoughts are, and we're gonna go based off your answers.
You know what?
This
You know what?
very long.
The woman would win because it's sexist for the man to hit her.
No, of course, those things will be accounted for, right?
I'm joking.
WiSay Family,
Oh
comment down below. Let us know.
Wait, we didn't say bye. I love
What
you.
we see. Bye bye. I love you. That's how our conversations are. I love you. Bye bye.